Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams. And the Rams will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Fresno State's offense will get the ball first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverage just easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And they blocked it well on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Fresno State will have to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So Colorado State's offense has the ball for the first time. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
They should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19. The Rams with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Rams trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Guys, let's take a minute and look big picture at Colorado State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Cook.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later.
Runs through a tackle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bulldogs look to keep this drive humming. To the air on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. Off play action. Shoots it to the left. Wide open downfield. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. And the Bulldogs are threatening on first and goal. Firing to the right, complete. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. See if they can get it done on second and goal. They'll run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Fresno State.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Very intriguing Big 12 matchup today, gentlemen. Here's a look at how it finished up. Houston endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Clutch City, and the Cougs came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is still a W. This game
makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. It'll be first and 10 from the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fired in there, but incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. That pass is incomplete. Now this offense facing a third and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Rams will have it first and 10. Off the RPO, complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado State.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the grab. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Working that left side now. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Wants to go up top on first down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Wants to go up top. Quick strike complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stopped him just a bit short. The Bulldogs come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Fires left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a quick return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Time to take a shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. And the Rams are in the hurry-up. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
The Rams can really attack on this second and short. From the shotgun, they'll run it. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And now they've moved into the red zone. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Fakes to catch. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Shotgun snap on third down. Touchdown, Colorado State. Fit in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And here's the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's second and long.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Punts it out of the air. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. Fresno State will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal on their first 3 possessions. Working the back. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Looking to throw on 1st down. A little too much on that, but just out of his reach. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Right on target this time. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Rams have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Motion from the wide receiver with the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado State. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. Rice went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that 4th quarter. Total destruction by the Owls in a statement win if there ever was one. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. Fresno State right back to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Fresno State will have to punt it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 and the 23-yard line. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Going right to work up top. They'll run the screen. At the 35, he's loose. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He wants to take the top off. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. The Rams will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins him deep into just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run play action. This time it's complete. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Looking downfield on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And the Bulldogs come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Underheat, and he gets rid of it. And there are flags flying as the pass ball's incomplete. We'll see who it's on.
Illegal forward pass.
You can't do that. An illegal forward pass will cost the offense 5 yards. Back to pass on second down. Bring in the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. Fresno State will have to punt. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. So the offense has done its job. They have the lead, and they'll secure it as we head to halftime. As expected, looks as if they'll run it out and go into halftime with a lead. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Fort Collins. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to our team at sunny Lubick Field.
Fresno State lined up to kick off and start this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They'll open the second half on the ground. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Rams have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. He'll keep it himself. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Caught in the backfield is Logan. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Rams with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Now the play fake. The throw. Got a man. Slips one guy, now he's loose. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Rams come to the line in the hurry up.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense. They'll try the run. Fights off the defender. And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw. He's got the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Operating in the red zone here on second down. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Rams really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Give to the running back. He did not make it a stonewall on third down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Right down the bulldog. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Out of the end zone. And the returner will be dragged down. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. It's Cook. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They'll run it from the gun. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with second and short. They'll go right back to him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Grab near the marker. It's Cook. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Fresno State right back to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Hauls it in. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Got his man. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. So now it's second and long. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Logan. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And But that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office, being able to execute. He's doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good numbers.
And the Rams now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to fire on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires it down the seam. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Rams will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a second down play. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got his man downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Wants to go up top on first down. They're working that left side. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw again. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the deck.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Add them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
It's complete on the right side. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They'll keep it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give on the option. Oh, he's got a chance. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Rams send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game, if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Working on the right. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Fresno State right back to the line.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
And the Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. He's looking to throw. He's got him. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And to get rid of it quickly. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. They'll go to the air. It's complete to the right. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. The snap sets up to throw. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead going.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Second down coming up. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And first down for the offense.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Finding open areas. Oh, he got loose. Oh, he found a space on the right. Touchdown, Rams. And the pulling has started. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he capped it off with a 65-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21.
Pressure on them defense.
With the catch, it's Cook. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Jukes his way for more. Runs through the tackle. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Looking to throw on first down. They get to him as he throws. And it's his 4th interception of the game. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer,